Well, now let's say that we can include international trade, so we can include the level of exports and imports. Let's say our exports are 115 and our imports are equal to 140. So let's now try and find out the equilibrium for y. So you do exactly the same thing. You may set a equal to y, and let's say you just make it equal to that. You can say 0.2y, I'm just using this equation here, is equal to 312 plus 115 minus 140. Therefore, y is equal to 1435. You can try and work that out for yourself. These are the equations that you're going to have to do in tests and things like this. So we've worked out the equilibrium with international trade. Can you see it's now a lot lower? And why is it a lot lower? Because your imports, your leakages, were greater than your injections of 115. Let's see if your injections do equal your leakages. So your leakages are savings, taxes, and imports. And let's see if they equal to investment, government spending, and your exports. So what does savings equal to? Well, your savings function is here, minus 142 plus 0.2y, and it's the y that we have in equilibrium. So it's minus 142 plus 0.2 times 1435 plus imports of 140, which is equal to 345. So that's your leakages. That's savings plus taxes plus imports. Now for your injections, investment was 170 plus government spending of 60 plus imports of 115. And it's equal to 345. So we do have leakages equal to injections in this example. That's about as far as the mathematical analysis goes in this. Let's just have a quick recap of what we did. So we first had a closed economy, we found out the aggregate expenditure equation, we checked what the equilibrium was for that economy, we found the savings function, the consumption function, then we found the savings function in equilibrium, this was consumption in equilibrium, then we had found out what the multiplier was. Then we introduced government into the equation, so we had introduction of government expenditure and taxes, so we had to find our new consumption function with the result of a change in disposable income, so our new taxes. Also had to find our new savings function because we had taxes, find those new consumption function, new savings function. Then we found our equilibrium, which was 1560. It increased even though government spending had increased by the same amount that taxes had. Equilibrium had increased. Then we opened our economy to international trade. Exports was equal to 115, imports was equal to 140. We included those into our aggregate expenditure equation. I didn't do those sums again, we just added them onto our original, but you can go through and do that same equation again. And then finally, our equilibrium was equal to 1435, and we checked that our savings plus taxes plus imports were equal to our investment plus government spending plus exports. Our leakages must be equal to our injections, which they were, and so we were correct in our analysis. That's the type of example you're going to have to do. If you're struggling with the math, please do some of those examples. Get your tutors to help you, because you very almost definitely will get asked that in some stage or another in the course.